There's 135 species of butterflies in Ontario, but only the monarch has a life quite like this.
The monarch butterfly starts as an egg, so the females lay the eggs. And every female can lay somewhere up to 300 eggs. The eggs will hatch in about 3 to 5 days, depending on the temperature. And from that, the little caterpillar starts to eat. They're eating machines. They just eat and eat and eat. That's their sole purpose, is to eat and gain weight, so they have all the energy to finally transform at the end into a butterfly. But what's interesting about the monarch butterfly, it's not just a life cycle where you get adults and eggs. These butterflies actually migrate, and they migrate over 3,000 kilometers from Canada to Mexico each fall. And then in the spring, those adult butterflies start to migrate north again, and they'll come maybe about as far as the southern parts of the states into Texas area, and they mate and they lay their first set of eggs. It's that next generation that develops, takes about 30 days to develop, and then those adults fly a little further north. And then their offspring fly a little further north again. It's 2 or 3 generations later that they actually arrive in Canada. They have 2 to 3 generations over here in the summertime, and that last fall generation, when it emerges, is not sexually mature, so they know that they're not going to mate and lay another generation. They're going to make that trip all the way back to Mexico. And that's basically the life history of the monarch butterfly.
Can you tell me about the tagging process?
The tagging of monarch butterflies started back in the 30s with Dr. Fred Urquhart at the University of Toronto. And basically what it was to establish or research where the monarchs actually went. We knew that they left, and nobody was really sure where they went. So that's why the tagging was first started. It is just a sticker, so it's very easy to apply. The sticker is very sticky, so you do have to use extreme caution. You're looking for a discal cell, which is the largest cell on the hind wing of the butterfly. Basically, we just peel it off and we apply it very carefully over the butterfly's wing, press down, and this allows researchers to track the butterflies as they migrate. If they find a butterfly either alive or dead, they can trace it back to its origins, where it left, and then how far it traveled.
This program is run by Monarch Watch from the University of Kansas. And they've been doing this program for quite a few years now and collecting data so that they can get a better understanding of the migration and the patterns of the monarch, and how things that we're doing in the environment are changing that migration, so that we can hopefully have enough information to make sure that we haven't done enough damage to prevent this migration from occurring anymore.
When you have your event, Majestic Monarchs, what do those who are here at the Butterfly Conservatory get to do and get involved with?
Well, when we have our event here, everybody can come in and see the life cycle of the butterfly up close. So they get to see eggs, they get to see the different stages of the caterpillars, at 5 days old and maybe a week old, and as many stages as possible we can have on display. They'll get to see the chrysalis stage, and then they'll get to see the adult butterflies. So there's lots of ways we can help the monarchs, and we talk about that in our program. So lots of information and sharing and questions and fun. And then I think the big highlight is when we do a butterfly release. So once the butterflies are tagged, we take everybody outside and we release the butterflies into the garden, and everybody gives them a good wish for a safe journey.
The tagged monarchs released today will now begin their grueling 3,000-kilometer journey to Mexico. For more information and educational resources, please visit niagaraparks.com. From the Butterfly Conservatory in Niagara Falls, I'm Kendra Dyer, reporting for The Source.